Boy Spankdog at twitchtv.com, Puffinstein514. You can catch me at YouTube at Puffinstein. You can catch me at Facebook at Spankdog Basement Click and Robert Lopez. And you already know. This is a package. Usually I turn this into a little piece. This is my COMC purchase. As you can see in the background, I'm into collectibles. This is like my Twitch introduction. I did a highlight before with me playing Gambit, but I um I extracted it and then deleted it because I made a mistake and slipped up. I'm trying to keep it so clean because I want to get monetized, and I know I got the talent, but I don't want to get any bumps in the road because of me being vulgar, which I'm not. I'm not a vulgar person, but when I was coming up, my family, cursing, letting a curse word go wasn't a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why and just because of I choose to not be like that. I don't really think it's that deep, but in person, I can understand if you're broadcasting your own channel and they're saying we want to keep it clean. That's understandable. If a kid ends up watching it, I don't want them to see me like going in like how I talk with my friends. So, when I'm in private talking to my adult friends, we speak about stuff certain youngins shouldn't hear. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I'm also doing a giveaway. If you go to my YouTube channel, Puffinstein, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button and you're entered in a giveaway. It's a Kevin Durant PSA 8 Topps Rookie 2007 rookie card, and when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna randomly pick two subscribers to send packages to their house with the two Kevin Durants, with a Kevin Durant each rather, and bonus cards. And like I don't really have any cards that are like low grade, so I'm gonna send you some of most likely I'm gonna send you some nice stuff as the extras. So put it like this: whoever gets the random package, the two people out the 1,000, they're gonna be very happy. If they're looking forward on starting a card collection, giving it to their children or their nephew or their nieces even. Caitlin Clark is now in the NBA, the WNBA. She's made the WNBA get talked about somewhat like not I wouldn't say that the NBA, but I would say, she's made the WNBA. She must be something else. Diana Taurasi is probably the last female player that I've seen expectations like that for, and then they also get met. So let's see if Caitlyn could meet the expectations. So, but anyway, yeah, head to the YouTube channel and subscribe to Puffinstein, and you'll see the what is this? The COMC underscore consignment. That's the name of the company I buy from. And oops, I shouldn't have did that one. Well, anyway, you didn't get, yeah, it was the wrong side. Thank God. But like I said, it ain't that deep. There wasn't nothing important on the thing. Um, Oh, what I was gonna say was usually I open those and I reveal what I purchased from COMC underscore consignment from eBay, and I'll do a little piece on YouTube. There's music videos over there. A lot of commentaries about society and talk about music, hip hop. How it started, the whole mumble rap era, the whole drill scene right now, the beginning stages, the boom bap, the lyricism, whether the 90s and the 80s and the early 2000s was the true golden era of hip hop. I believe so. But at the same time, enough respect to the kids that are in the now generation and the generation that just passed. Let me tell you something. If you got a certain amount of people bopping their head to your stuff, It don't matter what anybody says. If I didn't like something and it's got the guy draws, he packs a crowd of 80,000, or let's say, it don't matter what I say. You know, I'm a rapper. I believe I'm nasty with it, and I you know I believe it has something to do with lack of label, lack of money, but just keeping it 100, I can't pack a stadium of 80,000. You know, I don't have the hope that he has, but still, you got to give people their props when they go out there and they work. Whether you think their lyrics aren't proper enough or whatever, you still got to give them their props. You know, I'm about to get into the TikTok cult and Dame Dash calling out Diddy in a second. You know what I'm saying? Um, I gotta give a big shout out to the hip hop sucks because of you um um picture. I got it's common creations. So you know share your screen, monitor to share. All right, set up screen share. All right, I don't want to do that right now, but I'll just leave it. Yeah, so screen share. That's that. They just showed me something, but what I was gonna say. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. I was talking about packing places, and then the new generation. Ah man, I lost my train of thought. I'm not the type of person to get stuck, so we moving on. It's gonna be crazy when I watch it later, and I remember. I'm like, oh, that's what I was talking about. But there's too much. Oh, I was talking about that. I'm gonna get to the Dame Dash and the TikTok code thing in a second. You know what I'm saying? I remember saying that. You know, check out the Puffinstein channel. Oh, and I was saying if I had backing, if somebody, yo, look, let me tell you something. You looking for a star? You looking for talent? You looking for intelligence? You looking for a beat producer, a lyrical MC? You want to make bread, like real bread though. But this ain't for. I don't need no help from somebody that has a smaller bank account than me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even like being like that, but I'm just saying like, you know, I'm not. I need help, like real help, because I got real art. I got a brother that generates rhymes as crazy as mine, if not crazier. Like you know, like I've seen him be co-signed by real MCs, and I've been co-signed by the same MCs in my opinion, because they did, it wasn't an outright thing, but I like when I was spitting. You know, you could tell when people are impressed. You know what I'm saying? So like me and my bro, we nasty like that. We not looking for like no, you know, like there's real talent here. Like there's bread. You know what I'm saying? Uh huh. You know, we got a story. We got we got lyrical skills like crazy. Like you know, go check it out. I'm about to put this thing out. It's called I Want What I'm Owed, or is it? I don't even know the name of my own song because I'm retitling it. So I haven't chose what I'm gonna call it, but actually I have because in the YouTube, if you go to my YouTube channel, it tells you the name of the song that I was looking for it on the hard drive. I couldn't find it. I was getting scared. I thought I was gonna have to go back in the studio and re-engineer it. Luckily, I, I I found it. First, I found it on my old Xbox, but I couldn't extract it. Meanwhile, I got like 3 hard drives and like 2 laptops, and it's not on nothing. I'm like, where is it? I said I archive everything. I said, yo, there's one more chance. I be emailing stuff. Yo, this is a way. If you don't want to ever lose a track, email it to yourself. Load it as an attachment into an email, and then email it to your other email account. That's the best way to save a track forever. You know, I don't believe it gets deleted, at least not in the Microsoft Outlook. Microsoft Outlook, I put that years ago. You know, I sent that email. I typed in what I had initially called it, and it popped right up. with the attachment. I was able to download it. I was so happy. I had did a remix for my friend. I actually performed in front of quite a few people at a UFC fight, and I had a song that was already talking about getting mixy. So they was like, yo, we doing a UFC fight, and I had just wrote a song about being, not letting people punk you. You know what I'm saying? So it was perfect. So what I did was is I took the rhyme, and the old school days when you would start the rhyme the same way, like Nas, that because Nas got Nas is like, and he got a remix where he starts the verse the same way, and then he breaks into a different rhyme, and he mixes the rhyme a little of the old, and he writes new stuff. So I took the rhyme and I revamped it, and I went into the UFC ring and I performed it in front of. I say it in the channel how many people were there, but like I said, I don't want to beat a dead horse. I don't want people to be like, oh my God, he keeps saying, because it was one of the only times I had a crowd like that. But like I said, they asked me for autographs, they asked me for pictures, and it felt fantastic, you know. And it was the type of thing that most people would have charged for, but I didn't charge him. To be honest with you, I was flattered that he would um um let me be responsible for entertaining a crowd of that big. It's 1,500. It's like about 1,500 people, maybe a little less, maybe 1,200. But yeah, the count don't matter. I'm not gonna make you go all the way to the YouTube channel to check it out. But I was flattered that he left me responsible for entertaining 1,500 people, 1,200 people. And I didn't know the verse well. I had just wrote it for him like a couple of days ago. And I don't want to skip a beat because I have the music playing behind me, but I have the words going along in case I stumble, but I got no hype man, and I don't want to stumble to catch back up with the words that I'm hearing out loud. You know what I mean? So while they're fighting, because the first like 6 fights, I'm not performing until like half the show is over. So I'm not only, and I have rosacea. It's a skin condition. It's a really bad. It depends on whether you're in a flare up or not. If you eat tomato sauce, wind, sun, spicy foods, all of that can make your face break out. It could get bad. And I hadn't been diagnosed yet. I went to a place on Fresh Pond Road, and it was a skin doctor, and I was diagnosed with rosacea that day. So while I was in the UFC fight, I got my headphones on. I'm listening to the verse over and 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 over again because I don't want to miss a beat. And my face is on fire. Oh, because shaving can activate rosacea. So when I went to the UFC fight, I wanted to look fly. So I got like a fade, and I had the blend going all the way to the middle. It was when mohawks were like really in. So I got like a blend, a fade all the way to the middle, and I had like a ill blended mohawk, and it's short. I don't really like, like a like a peacock style mohawk, you know what I mean? Like I'll make a fashion statement, but not like I'm not I still like, mainstream a little bit. So but anyway, I got my little mohawk or whatever, but I didn't know the guy did me with the shaving cream. So, and then he pulls out, the razor, the real razor, the one that you sharpen with the leather, that you see the barbers use. And I didn't know that the razor, getting a razor cut like that, would activate the rosacea, and it was already going crazy. So I go and perform lit. I perform under torturous conditions. I had went into the bathroom like 15 times. They must have thought I was nervous. They didn't know I needed the cold water to hit my face. It makes you feel like you got splinters in your face. It's crazy. And I pulled off the performance. When I was done, everybody was clapping. And then when I walked off, like one or two people asked me for autographs and pictures, and that was it. But like, yo, I couldn't believe, and I didn't skip a beat, you know. And I'm gonna post it on the YouTube channel. That's the next post I'm gonna do. A matter of fact, because they got footage of me performing. I'm gonna rip the footage and post it on my channel, so people don't ever forget. My family would like to remember that, in case I don't get further with the music. But we gonna get further with the music, right? Right. So, but all right, Dame Dash, yeah. All right, I'm gonna start it off like this. Dame Dash wasn't talking about ages, so let's not even go there. He said if somebody hit his daughter like that, he would need a lawyer because he would hurt that person. He would gravely hurt that person. I try to articulate it so that the person don't. He's got the right kind of message. So even though he's not perfect, I'm still gonna give him props for saying the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of it all, he did the right thing. And he got up and was like, not got up, but you know what I mean. He went on YouTube or social media and said, "I need a lawyer if I see my daughter get kicked like Cassie and chased down like that." Like, yo, I got a wife for 24 years, bro. It ain't never even looked nothing anywhere near like that. And we've had bad arguments. But at a certain point, you just say, I can't. And that's it. It's over. How do you, like, end up striking her and then chasing her and kicking her? She looked like she was in a Halloween movie, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You ever seen Diddy and Get Him to the Greek when he smokes the Jeffrey? He looks like he had smoked the Jeffrey. But, a Jeffrey? You remember that and Get Him to the Greek? Who could be scared of a Jeffrey? Well, you should be scared of Jeffrey. Big shout out to Gene Deal for being being way ahead of his time on letting people know that, there's a monster about, And I'm gonna be honest with you too. I'm not judgmental like that. It's hard for me to call a person a monster, And you know what too, like he's gonna be punished. They indicted you know who on like 46 counts. The only reason I don't say his name is because that's not what the topic's about. But what I meant by saying that one is I don't think Diddy's gonna get away with this because he got money, you know. And I don't want to punish a man on top of him being punished. If he's gonna go do 15 years, he don't need me spitting on him and throwing dirt on his name. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it's slimy what he did, of course. But when a person gotta go face a lot of years, let it play out in court. He's definitely looking like he's got cases now. Let's see what happens. I'm not gonna be, he looks like a monster, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Everything allegedly. I don't know nothing about nothing. I wasn't there. Even when I get the news reports, I'm not there even for that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep an open mind. You know. The other topic was the TikTok cult. Wow, that's insane. All right, so I took notes on this. I did a little piece on YouTube already. I think I might have done two pieces. As a matter of fact, I got it labeled part one. I still got to see the way it ends 100%. You know what I'm saying? So, but it starts off with these sisters. They're called the Wilkins sisters. One's name is Miranda. I think the other one's name is Melanie. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. And they meet this Asian fellow, and he's telling them he can help them with the TikTok dancing. and he tells him he's got a place. You know, I'm keeping it official. I'm not saying nothing extra. You know, my opinion hasn't really, like, came out yet. I'm just telling you the details. So, he starts telling the people, once he gets them to live with them, he has, like, let's say he has 10 dancers living in the mansion or the giant house, whatever it is. And they start to make money with him. He starts to make suggestions about where to he gets them bookings. So, and I compared it to, like, you remember, if you ever seen Notorious, the movie about Biggie Smalls? Puff Daddy wants Biggie Smalls to rhyme to Juicy Fruit. Oh man, I forgot who made Juicy Fruit. But anyway, Biggie starts laughing. You know, matter of fact, he starts kicking Unbelievable over it. He shows him Juicy Fruit, and Unbelievable's a hard rhyme, so he starts going live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest. Gats, I pull it fast as bucking when Big be ducking, chicken heads be clucking in my bathroom. You know what I mean? And he's mocking Puff for putting on some trash like that, or what he considered trash. But what he's telling Biggie is that people, not everybody's like guys like me who like fly melodies to boom bap drums. He's like go with an old soul song, even though it sounds like pop music, and watch what happens. And Biggie blows up off of Juicy Fruit, well, Juicy, and that's what Robert does. But this is my thing. They give him so much. They give him everything. These kids give him their souls, like 90% of their earnings. And they cut off their own parents for him. And it's just because he told them, like how Puffy told Biggie, if he rhymes to the Juicy Fruit music, it'll help his career. Well, Robert tells the kids if they dance to the bigger music, like, there's certain songs that stand the test of time, but I don't think he deserves any big time credit, any sort of, it's a good idea. That's what he deserves, like a pat on the back for a good idea. And whatever money comes from the good idea, he's entitled to, like, a nice amount of it. So, but the good idea is for them, instead of dancing to, like, Ludacris's um um hey shorty, put your back in motion. They dance to it and step up too. But anyway, he's like, instead of dancing to that, dance to Elton John's I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right? So they're like, nah, just like the way Biggie was with Juicy Fruit, he was like, nah. But he convinces them, and all of a sudden they start getting a lot more views. Now, but this is my thing. Why is he being labeled Albert Einstein? Just because he realized that if you put the best music in the world, I mean the best, the classics, to dance to, that the views would go up, and he was right. He deserves you to cut off your parents to give you 90% of his earnings, let him brainwash you, tell you what God to worship, tell you he is God. Come on, bro. I just wanted to say one more thing about the Dame Dash thing. He, like I said, he didn't say nothing about Puffy getting with Cassie and the age difference. So I ain't even gonna say nothing about, anything about that. I'm a real dude, and what he said is he couldn't stand the way Puffy was laying hands on her, and that he would need a lawyer if that happened to his daughter. This is my first just chat, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just freestyling right now. I'm giving it the best that I got, and it's your boy Spankdog. Check me out at Twitch TV, of course, and Check me out, Puffinstein at YouTube, Spankdog on Facebook, Spankdog Basement Click on Facebook, and you can get to my Robert Lopez page through there. God bless you, everybody. You know, don't allow people to do stuff like Puffy did and other people. Like I said, Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, um, 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 there's so many. I forgot the other big guy that he just got blown up. Um, my mother couldn't even believe it when I told her. But don't let them guys get away with the stuff they're doing in Hollywood, blacklisting people because they won't give them sex. Working for peanuts. We got to stand up, especially now that social media. People look at social media like it's not a good thing. It's a good thing. You know, Everything can be a good thing depending on how you utilize it. It's your boy Spankdog, aka Puffinstein. I'm out.